Today, me and the boys are playing Among Us with Sam.
I know this one at least. Among Us. The game
to play Among Us.
We're playing Among Us!
Among Us. Among Us.
Among Us. Among Us.
Among Us.
Among Us. So everyone on the entire internet is playing Among Us right now, and if you're living under a rock and you somehow don't know what Among Us is, here's the basics. There's 10 players and 2 of them are evil imposters. To win the game, you must figure out who the imposters are, but the imposters can win by killing everyone else. It's basically Mafia, but for gamers. Now, since I made Fall Guys recently, I'm gonna take a break this week and chill out for a bit. So yeah, we're gonna make Among Us, and make it a 3D game instead of 2D. Okay, so the first thing we need to do is create the player model. Now, I'm not really known for my modeling skills. Actually, I'm not really known for anything, but fortunately for us, the player model is just a bean, so even I should be able to pull this off. And after spending a bit more time than I would like to admit, we now have a bean with glasses and a jetpack. So I got our jetpack bean into Unity, and then I did some googling, found some code for a toon shader, our toon shader. The toon shader is made by Daniel Illett, and it gives our game a sort of 2D art style kind of look, which I'm totally vibing with. So yeah, check out Daniel. He's got a ton of cool shader tutorials. Fuck me. And before going any further, I set up everything in an organized list, because that makes me look like I know what I'm actually doing, which I don't. So yeah. So I got some basic player movement into the game, allowing you to move around. Now, I just yoinked the movement from my game Carlson, which saved me a lot of time. And oh, you're wondering what Carlson is? Well, I'm glad you asked. Carlson is just a game I'm working on, which is currently the 20th most wishlisted game on Steam. We're trying to get to the #1 spot, so make sure you smash wishlist now, gamers. Currently though, you're just a gray bean moving around, but we'll fix that later. As a wise man once said, beans... Now, since we have movement, we need something to move around in, and Among Us has 3 different maps, so we're gonna recreate the one called Polus. Mainly just because it has a lava pit you can throw people into, and yeah, honestly, I just want to throw some of my friends and some red boys into the lava pit, because f red boys. So I got to work on straight up cloning and recreating the map, yeah. Now, this is a pretty quick process using ProBuilder, and I've had tons of practice lately since I've been working a lot on making maps for my game Carlson. Now, Carlson is a game original, and after a while we now got the basic map down. Now, it looks really boring for now, but we'll spice it up soon. We also need a minimap, and if you don't know what a minimap is, it's basically just a small map. So I made a circle, and then using a sprite mask, we can just mask the map inside of the circle. Then we keep track of the player's C rotation and apply it to the minimap. And finally we do the same thing for the player's position, and tada, minimap. Yeah, it's still just a small map. Okay, so one of the most iconic things in Among Us is when you kill another player.
I like it, cut G.
And straight up just chop their body in half, leaving only a big bone sticking out. It's almost as big as your mom. Always drink your milk for big and healthy bones, gamers. Okay, so this should be pretty simple. Let's see here. Literally just chop his body in half. Yeah, chuck a big fat bone in there, and voila, we're done. I mean, listen, I'm not supposed to give my personal opinion here on this channel, but is it just me, or is that bone looking kinda thick? Now we also need to make the kill look a bit more juicy, so we're gonna add some particles using Unity's particle system, a great system for making particles. And here is the result. You can now go shop shop and enemy go bye bye. I'm also gonna be making some sound effects for this using my mouth, which is gonna make it even better, hopefully. But first, I made some UI icons in Photoshop, so I was pretty happy with these icons and didn't realize anything was wrong until my man Spoo pointed it out.
A backwards Q?
Yeah,
Shut up. So apparently I don't know how to draw a Q correctly, but I mean, listen, I was never the sharpest bean in the drawer, okay? Don't judge me. And I mean, who cares which way the Q goes? It's irrelevant, it doesn't matter, you right? So anyway, you can now use tasks. You can kill people. You can report dead bodies, which will take you to the meeting where you can talk shit and lie to your friends, and then throw them in a pool of lava, as you do because you hate your friends. Good vibes.
How are you so bad? Just vote bad! I'm losing my mind!
So we got the basic gameplay done, and the shape of the map is also finished, so it's time to make it look better. I found a couple of free textures from cc0textures.com and got to work on adding details and materials to the map. We also need some props and objects to place around the map, so first I made a box, and then I made a locker, and then I realized I am terrible at making models, and then I started questioning my entire existence. So I headed over to Google Poly instead and downloaded a bunch of free models. I placed them all over the map and added some tiny details here and there, and it now looks much better. Also, yeah, that's a giant drill. Don't ask why. We don't speak about the drill around these parts. Okay, so we're pretty much done now, right? Psych! Now it's time to actually turn it into a multiplayer game, so you can play the game with others. But I have done this several times already with other games, and Among Us is a really simple game, right? So this should be a walk in the park. I was wrong. I haven't slept in 3 days. Code. A lot of code. I want to commit die. But hey, it's kind of working now. You can walk around, you can see other players walk around, you can kill them, you can have meetings and more. I also added a bunch of scuffed tasks, which are just kind of bad versions of the original ones, but hey, they get the job done.
They're like switches. There's like a billion switches in this game, but usually
Has anyone seen Chocolate Blues?
Now we're almost finished, but we still need some sound effects, and the most iconic one is of course when you chop off the head of other players. So let's get to work. Now there's water everywhere. Then we just apply a little bit of sound editing magic, and when I say a little bit, I mean a ton. To make it go from this to this. It's not 100% like the original version, but I think it sounds pretty good. I also added some walking and ambient sound effects, and here it all is in action. And for the final touches, we need a main menu. So let's see here. Among Us, and yeah, there we go, Scuffed Edition. Alright boys, looking pretty good. Finally, let's just polish some of the rough edges, fix a little bit of code, and this should be done pretty quickly. There's so many errors, so many small things that don't work, so much networking code. And finally boys, after like 1.5 weeks of work, we have created Walmart Among Us in 3D. The server is simply a Linux file, so I just chucked it into a Google server, got that baby up and running with some cool ass HackerMan text, and we can now connect to the server from across the world, get into a lobby, ready up, and once all of the players are ready, 1 or 2 players are made imposters and we can enter the game. Now before I show you some of my 9 million IQ gameplay, you probably want to play this for yourself. Now because of legal reasons, I cannot release this game unless I get permission, and if I get permission, you should be able to find the download in the description, as well as a video informing you how to set up a server and actually play the game. So I'll keep you updated in the description down below. Now keep in mind, it's 100% understandable if they don't allow me to publish the game. From their perspective, I'm just some random idiot who stole their game and made it 3D, so yeah, it's totally understandable. And if you want to play Among Us, just buy the game. It's like $5, I think. It's super cheap. If you want to play the game, just go to Steam and buy it. It's that simple, okay? Cool. But with that being said, here's my 9 million IQ gameplay. Also, make sure to smash subscribe for more garbage. Yeah. Well, we're like 6 imposters. Get them, boys. Get them, boys.
Go.
Mashup found it. Didn't we have sus on him before?
That's just unfortunate circumstances.
That's the most sus thing I've ever heard. You know what to do, boys. It's painfully obvious. So me and Duke were imposters last time, so I feel like I can trust him this round.
I'm outside the window just staring in at Danny and Naz. Hello?
Oh shit, I'm imposter. Let's go. Yeah.
I just watched Snaz walk past me in the hall, and then like literally found Nedum like 5 steps away.
Yeah, but where's the buddy?
What?
I'm by electrical, like
Then
the
it
left
must
side
have
of
been right
electrical.
behind me.
You know, what if it was a self-report?
I mean, yeah, I have no alibi. I'm just saying that's what I
So
saw.
did anyone see Jade?
I think we should skip because it's too early, but we
Yeah,
should
let's
sus
keep
Jade
an
and
eye
we
on.
should
Alright,
sus
let's keep an eye on
Snaz.
Snaz then, and
But
also
Just trying to do
Jade.
tasks.
It's
Well, it
either
could have also
Jade
been
is
someone who
using
went
reverse
back
psychology or
to
using
electrical.
reverse psychology.
Who voted
Dude,
me?
my brain hurts. Stop. Shut.
You gonna tell me what happened there?
What happened?
What happened?
Yo, Snaz, what happened? Yo, Snaz, what's up, bro? You ain't off the hook too, Danny. I saw both of you.
wait, what do you mean?
What's that, a cam?
Wait, what? No.
Where was the body?
Okay. The body is outside of camp. I'm outside the window just staring in as Danny and Naz are just looking at the body. Danny
Oh no!
O2.
Danny, you're such an idiot.
I'm voting Snaz first.
I'm like, it could be any. Gone.
Yo, listen. Wait, you got it all wrong. Listen, I was in the window. I see Spoo literally murdering Assidious. And he was with Snaz. Yeah, it was
I was
Spoo and
looking at the
Snaz.
cams. I didn't see.
Yeah.
But I turn around and there's a body. So
Oh.
you said you can kill through walls, though, right? Because Spoo was right outside the
No,
window.
it was. Oh yeah, it was definitely Spoo. Because he was in O2.
This waffle is
And,
great.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Remember you seen me at weapons, or like by
Yeah.
comms?
Like
I walk up to lights. The lights get like fixed. I'm looking through
Yeah.
the fence. I don't remember who does lights.
I'm going to skip. I have no idea.
You came
what's going
last,
on.
you're late,
It's
bird.
100% Danny.
No.
Snaz. I voted Snaz.
I was
Yeah, I
doing
voted.
lights, and then I saw Spoo kill someone in cams.
I just got there.
No, he definitely killed someone.
Bye bye.
I'm confirmed then. It's Dan.
No,
feel like
no,
Dan's
it's
about to make a
definitely
kill.
Spoo. What do you mean?
No. Oh wait, shut.
Yes, absolutely. Dude, if we win this game, no way. Alright, we just gotta murder like 2 more people, I think. And there we go.
But I have a question.
Why didn't they vote me off?
Emergency meeting as it goes.
No, I
Oh!
opened doors.
What? What could have happened?
Okay,
Dude, I saw Jade. Listen, here's the story. I was walking towards the lights to fix the lights, and then I see Purse running away from like a blue body. I'm pretty sure that was Spoo.
What?
All right, I got my vote.
I was like at emergency meeting the whole time.
Nah, Chief.
Okay, thanks for voting for
nobody's
Danny Jade.
voting.
Wait, what? What is wrong with you?
Danny was in there with you.
Dude,
Danny, you
easy
scared of him.
Dubski.
I was looking left and right, like, don't kill me, and you just
Wait,
dashed
hold
me.
it. Hold on.
By the way,
Jake,
Danny
you were
got
trolling,
that
right?
in
Or-
Cams, and I was
No, I
just
had the
like,
fucking.
Wait, you
Yeah.
actually believed me?
Yeah. I was at emergency the whole time.
I'm
Oh
playing
my
with a
God,
bunch of
you're not
idiots. Dude, I was playing Team Deathmatch. I was killing everybody.
By the way,
I
I literally had no idea what was going on.
I was playing Team Deathmatch. Thanks a lot for watching. Make sure to smash like if you like, smash dislike if you don't, and subscribe for more trash. Also, remember to drink your milk, hit Billy, and beat your will. Okay, turning into Bean in 3, 2, 1, Bean. That was my my Bean impression.